that's not how it goes. And, and so on one hand, I'm sitting here going, I want the fairy tale. Please, please, pander to me, humor my insanity. But at the same time, he's not doing it. I mean, I kid you not, I was talking to him the other day, and he was walking around doing something, and he randomly says, wow, that girl has a really nice butt. And he caught himself, and he goes, I mean, she's got really nice pants. And I was just like laughing. So I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And in my head, because of this is how I am, I was like, I kind of wonder what it looked like. I wish he described it a little more. But, and I mean, it didn't really necessarily bother me. I was like, at least he's being honest, at least he gets it. And, but as frustrating as it is, it's just like, please, please, humor me, humor my insanity, throw me a bone here, yo. At the same time, he's not doing it, and I'm going, oh my God, he's not doing it, thank God. So it's a very strange place to be right now, to be wanting the fairy tale and happy that I'm not getting it, but frustrated that I'm not getting it. Which could be taken in a lot of different ways now that I think on it. So, over these past few days that I've been sitting on this show idea and really contemplating about the fairy tale and JC and my all caps someone and all that, I find myself sort of falling back into these old habits of looking at myself in the mirror and saying, why would you think that you deserve your own fairy tale? And the cool thing is rather than kowtowing to my inner critic like I used to and just feel sorry for myself, I started saying right back to her, this is going to make me sound totally insane, but do you really expect anything less of me? I started saying back to my inner critic, who likes to look at me and go like, yeah, like you're ever going to have a fairy tale of any kind. I like to say to her, fuck off. I'm good looking. I got a good heart. I got an even sexier brain. I think I've got one of the sexiest minds on the face of the planet, alright? One of, okay? I'm sure there's some sexy minds out there going, wait a minute. I said one of. There's room for us all, y'all. So, but yeah, I tell you, what, fuck off. And so I spend a lot of time in emotional turmoil, but, at the end of the day, there's catharsis in that. And so, I was thinking about it, last night and, this morning before I started recording, and, and I sort of, I asked myself a question that I hadn't asked myself, in a long time, which was, what is your fairy tale, Becca? Like, what is your fairy tale that you want now? When you were little and less knowledgeable about the ways of the world, you had this someday my prince will come fairy tale. What's your fairy tale now? And it was really interesting. I started thinking about it, and honestly, it's Shrek. Shrek is the fairy tale that I want, he rescues me and I rescue him, and at the end of the day, we're both ugly, smelly ogres who think the other's the greatest thing since sliced bread, that's what I want. I want to be able to love and accept myself for who I am and find somebody who loves and accepts me as well. And we can spend the rest of our lives just fighting for and sometimes with each other, but in the most hilarious of ways, right? So it started out in a hard place, berating myself, and now I feel kind of, you know what, maybe it's not going to play out like the script in my head. So I think I just need to sit back and let my urban fairy tale play out. Like urban fantasy, only not. Yeah. The last Iron Druid book came out yesterday. Well, maybe not the last, but the last like full-length novel came out yesterday, and so I'm trying so hard to savor it. I really am, because that's still my fictional soulmate right there. That Iron Druid. I'm sorry, but anyone who can towel snap a Nazi witch and make a Douglas Adams joke, hells yeah, that is a man of my dreams. Good thing he's not real. Because then I'd miss out on my all caps someone. So that's really all I have to say about that. There's nothing wrong with believing in fairy tales. It's just not letting them be the be all end all of your life, you know? So, if you would like to contact me on social media, you know what? I think I need to switch up the way that I say this. If you would like to find me on the internet anywhere, the thing to look for is PurpleBecca923. PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. That is my email address, purplebecca923@gmail.com. And that is my website, purplebecca923.com. Uniformity, y'all. Uniformity. It's not a lack of creativity. It's a desire for uniformity. Make it easier on you guys to find me. So, I love it. I mean, I don't, but I do. I feel sort of. I'm proud of it, actually. So, anyways, until next time, remember, go out there, create what you deserve, believe that you deserve it, because you do deserve it. You listening to me? Listen to me. You deserve it. So believe that you deserve it. You got to believe it, and then go create it, and then. Guess what? You can fly with the penguins! Toodaloo!